Good morning. Good morning to you. Penelope says, good morning. Let's get up and do some art. Do some art. The earth is given as common stock for man to labor and live on. Wow. I've been working in this calendar and I've been working in this ledger. I have so much I want to get done today. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Demir. Good morning. How are you this morning? It is morning here. Looks like you might be across the ocean from me. Are you international? Good morning. This is an art stream. I usually stream in the mornings. Have some coffee. Okay. I have been working in this ledger book. I got it at the thrift store for a couple dollars, and I thought it was a really good bargain, and it really was. I've been so enjoying working in it. It's 11 a.m. So I'm going to guess that you might be in one of the European countries, because usually they're about 6 hours ahead of us. Hi, Lori. Good morning, Lori. How are you this morning? I have been drawing little dogs in this book. I've been having so much fun doing my daily sketches with the dogs. So much fun doing those. And this ATC is going to go to Deborah Brown. Some more dogs. Some more dogs. This is Tina's little Tinker and Susan's Belle. And she did say this is a dachshund dog. And I thought it might have been, but I wasn't sure, and I didn't want to say it was when it wasn't. Hi, Arlene. Good morning, Arlene. I got it. Are you from like a country like Hungary or Demir? Lori said, love your dogs. You can draw Bentley very easily. Black blob with eyebrows and a white cross on his chest. Is Bentley your dog? If you send me a picture of your dog, I will attempt to draw it until I get so overwhelmed that I can't take anymore. I've been enjoying doing them. I've also been working in Tanya's little journal. I've been working in Tanya's journal. Just trying to get caught up with her, but not doing anything in her style, really. Let's work on this page. Let's see what I got that I can put in there. I got some, let's see what I have in this little bag of stuff that I got out of Happy Mail the other day. Yo, Bosnia. Oh, well, welcome to you from Bosnia. Let's do a butterfly. Let's do a butterfly. These have a wire, so I think it was meant to go like that. Ooh, could I do that? Ooh, maybe I'll do that. Because, will it? Ooh, I kind of like that. Let's do some butterflies. I got a ribbon in here, too. We'll do some butterflies just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. This one has a butterfly, too. I think. Well, I got these in Happy Mail. I got these in Happy Mail. I like the idea that they can, if I have them fly out the top, it won't hurt anything. I like the idea that I can make them fly out the top. Something like that. And I'm just playing this morning. I'm just going to play. I have a lot I need to get done, but nothing that is, well, I need to get mail out. That's what I need to do. I'm super slow with my mail, but I'm getting there. And one thing I will say, my mail is all happy mail. So if and when it gets out, it's just happy mail. It isn't an obligation, is what I'm trying to say. I sometimes make it that way. All right. Hi, Rhonda. Hi. How are you? Arlene is here. the.meri. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, the.meri. New here. Thank you, Carla. Good morning, Carla. And sometimes it helps just to loosen up a little. Don't be so rule-driven, Mary. I've always been one to, if teacher says, do it this way, Mary says, I don't know about that. I've always done that. And it has served me well. Not on purpose. I don't think I really do that on purpose. I think I just do it more. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's just put some green on here and move on. This is green metallic. And I just want sort of a wash. I don't want it so thick. Oops, what did you do? All right, I'm good with that. Shall I zoom in a little so you guys can see? Hold on. I can only control that zoom through finger pinches on the phone. I am streaming mobile. I am mobile. So I can only go like that, and that's why sometimes you get sort of a rough ride. You get sort of a rough ride. Let's put a little blue on here for the sky. This is blue metallic. Ooh, that's a lot of blue. Let's put some over here. And that's almost too much, so let's get my brush out. My towel out, I mean. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. Just some sky and grass to make the butterflies happy. To make them happy butterflies. And I happen to have this washi tape, fabric washi tape. And I think that will be interesting to put those. Maybe that'll hold this down. Let's see. They'll be flying out of the daisies. Scissors. And I always cut this washi tape with my older scissors because this is duct tape, double-sided duct tape on the back here. And it is sticky stuff. It is sticky stuff. I'll put it right about there, I think. Now, we've got to have something, sort of words or something here. Let's see what I have in my fussy cut box. This is something. I see this is. This is our perfect. Oh, what? Let's look at these. Let's set this up a minute. If I can find the rest of that. But I also want some ATC, some stuff for ATCs. Mother Goose. World War II stuff. History book. I was cutting out of the history book. Look, he's giving her brains. I love that. Oh, Charlie Chaplin. And I. Arf, arf, Aunt Little Orphan Annie. The Splendid Silver Screen. I'm looking for words. I think I have words in here, but I'm also looking for little pieces that I can do ATCs out of. Another face. Ooh, I love these swimsuit ladies. Ooh, I got that fabric. Ooh. What that is. Do I have more words in here? I'm just looking. Ooh, I love this too. Ooh. Well, I guess it goes that way. I'm finding everything but what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some words. This is our perfect. I'm looking for some more words. Surely I have some more words in here. I don't see words in there. Speed limit 55. Don't fly faster than 55 miles an hour, bird of flies. Yeah. watches. Let's keep those out. Now, I don't see any more words. I'm looking for words. Oh, wait, what's this? Your future looks rosy. I guess this wasn't the one I put all the words in. So let's put them back in the... I need to put all of these in my little fussy cut book. I cut them out faster than I get them put back in. And that's not very fast. I save that out. I don't know what that is. I love my fussy cuts. I love to fussy cut these. And then when I do glue booking or ATCs or need an image, here we come, fussy cuts. And I just have these in a gallon Ziploc bag here. Oh, what did I do here? I want those out. Okay, these I'm going to save out. I like this speed limit 55, but it takes up this blended silver screen. Your future looks rosy because you're worth it. Okay, we'll save those out. We'll put this on another page. Now let's see what else I have here. I thought I had more words than that. Your future looks rosy, rosy. When I say put them in my fussy cut book, I mean this big book here that I made wax paper pages. And I have all my images put on with a really low tack tape. I'm looking to see if this is here. Don't run out of Thanksgiving. I want some words to put on those butterflies. Just when you think you got the holiday thing all wrapped up, make the cut. Our doors are always open. Activate your within. Fun finds. On your mark. What you can do in a day or less. Make memories. I'm looking for a word. Piece of cake, April showers. And here's what you'll learn. What we love, the scoop, nice, open wide. I like out of the box here. Let's take out of the box. And got America there. I don't know if I want that or not. Fears is having a moment. Almost famous. Now I'm back to images. Let's see what I have here. I should spend some time and put all those other images in. They're not going to do that today. I like it. Your future looks rosy and out of the box. Out of the box. And your future looks rosy. I'm good with that. And I did not get my glue thing washed out. I get tired after my streams, and I just go in and turn everything off. I don't get back to doing what I was saying I was going to do. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna. Yeah, it might. Looks like I got some blue paint on my fingers this morning. Let's see if I have enough here to glue these down. Let's see if I can do that. What's going to come out? It may not come out. Oh, it's going to come out. It's going to dab out. That's okay. That's okay with me. We're just going to leave it as dabs. Your future looks rosy. And out of the box. There we go. Hi, Lolo Blue. Good morning. Hi, Shelly. Good morning. You have a box too. Hi, Cindy. She says, what a great way to store your words. I have a giant box. I have a box too. I have a box. I have some folders. I have Ziploc bags. They're all over the place. I like to fussy cut. It's kind of my pastime when I'm bored. Can't go outside and play. That's good coffee this morning. Good morning, Joyce. You're up? You're up and at 'em, aren't you? At least you're up, aren't you? You get tired, you can go back to sleep. I don't mind. Hi, Nancy. Sounds lovely and crunchy. Demir is here. Cindy is here. Nancy's here. Lala Gamma. Hi, Lala Gamma. Joyce and Arlene. Oh, yeah, this is Tanya's little journal. Tanya, at the beginning of the year, sent several people these little journals. This is wallpaper, a strip of wallpaper here. And it's a little journal with different papers. And almost every time that Tanya streams on Sunday afternoons at 12 noon Central, Tanya McGuire is the name of her channel. She will work in this little book. And I had put this, I got out of Happy Mail and I put it aside, and for the longest time I couldn't find it. So now I'm just beginning to catch up with her. What's this? Just a little dab of something. So, but she used different types of paper in here. Now I got a speed limit sign. Where are we going to put this speed limit? Right here, I think. Oh, let's angle it. Let's put it like that. Only, let's see, what do I want to do? You know, I have all that. I have a lot of stuff. Let's see what's in this again. Left from Happy Mail. I've been sorting out all my Happy Mail and getting it into different. What did I do? Zip it back up. These Ziploc bags, I zip and unzip them, trying to figure out how to open the thing. Let's see what I have in here. Well, no. I want something. I don't think I'm going to find. These are all little bits and pieces. I want a background paper. Let's see what I have over here. I have background papers. I got to get up and get over there, though. Yeah. Let's see what I can find. There's a pretty napkin. I want to do that one. I get picky sometimes. I get picky. I have to make decisions. I have to make decisions. All right. I like this. Keep them moving. And then I got a speed limit of 55 here. And I'm going to take this part off. Let's take this off. And this says, smart advice for protecting your pet's joints. I think I'm just going to tear out the keep them moving part. And the kitty. The kitty here. keep them moving. And then have a speed limit of 55 over here. This is trash. Yeah, I have my coloring box on my wastebasket. Can't do anything. Yeah. What's this? This is just, no, this is some paper. I kind of like that. Oh, for another page. Excuse me, I'm getting some tape, or not tape. Glue stick. I have to think at 4:30 in the morning, and that's a little hard. That's a little hard. Let's do a glue stick. My other one is a digger here. We'll use it up this morning. Yeah, of course. There we go. Keep them moving. Where's the words now? So I have, I've been using Crayolas the last couple mornings to do those dog pictures with for Joyce and Susan. And I was watching Becky last night, and she was coloring, and I got an idea while I was watching her. So I want to work on that this morning too. Now, what am I going to do with this page? I like that. Speed limit 55. Do I want to, if I put it there, it'll stick out and run into this. I think I'll just wait for a bit on this and stop here. I love butterflies, how they flop out. I might have to put some tape there. Washi tape. Washi tape. Let's see if I can't put that glue back in there and use that at another time. Use it up. Use it up. All right, I think I'm going to stop on this. Let's put some of this pretty floral washi on it. Oh, well, but I want the flat kind here. Let's put a strip of, let's put that washi here. And we're going to put 2 strips on this. All right, here. right there. And then I think I'll do another strip up above just to hold these butterflies in. Put one up. Might be a little hard here for a minute. You're stubborn, aren't you? There you go. Well, let's do it this way. It's got a crooked bend in it. There we go. And we'll save the speed limit for another day. And put it over there. So I'm pretty happy with those butterflies sticking out there. What's this? My washi. Wishy-washy. Let's tear that off. There we go. We'll have to do something more here. Out of the box, your future looks rosy. And glued the pages down, painted the pages. This is why you need to put wax paper between your pages so they don't stick together. And keep them moving. I might come back and put another butterfly or something here. It would be fun to watch that kitty cat with a butterfly chasing a butterfly. This is one I did a long time ago. I think that's the fox I was going to carve for Carla. I'm still going to carve more, guys. It's just, you know how I am. I quit apologizing for my... No, I haven't quit apologizing. I'm still apologizing. All right, we're done here. Let's just leave it like this. And I want to work on my calendar. The earth is given as common stock for man to labor and live on. The earth. The earth. Needs. Oh, I put here. It's getting fat. All right. So how about some of this blue? And I was able to get to that thrift store to get some ink for Sue's. I got to get her box packed out so she can finally have what she asked for. I'm just going to kind of smear some ink on there. And this is a calendar that I got at it was called the Nebraska Jaunt. It was a 350-mile garage sale. I never make it to 350 miles because I spend my money the first 75 miles. But I got this calendar of farm wisdom by the Pioneer Seed Growing Seasons, a daily harvest of rural wisdom. The way of life exemplified by American farmers who work the land and feed not only our nation but the world has been romanticized over the years. The perception of freedom and fresh air does not always jibe with the reality of long hours of difficult and demanding work. Despite occasional setbacks, farmers are a strong and resilient lot. In these pages, we celebrate their life work and the wisdom they possess as scientists, managers, stewards, and friends of Earth. And I think this was put out by the Pioneer Seed Company. And it's a 1994 calendar. And I've had it sitting around, and I have all these bits and pieces that I left from projects that accumulate on my desk. So I've been trying to do a page a day. I don't always get a page a day done, but it's building up here. So let's do today's. The earth is given as common stock for man to labor and live on. I don't know, I kind of like that. Sort of like that. What happened to my... Yeah. And let's see. I thought this was pretty flowers. I'm gonna cut this. Tear it. I like that. I like it that way too. And so these are kind of just bits and pieces here. I'm not sure this glue stick is going to hold the fabric, but we're going to find out. Now, let's see. I need an image. What do I have here that I want to use? Nothing. Nothing. Let's see what's in my little baggie here. maybe one of these flowers. Some bees. I think this flower came from Crystal. Yeah, that'll go good. This is a foam dot flower. And do I want the foam on there? It's almost too thick. I'm gonna take the foam off. I like that. How about putting the other one on there too? The foam's already off of that one. Maybe right in there. Can I flatten these out a little? I don't think so. It's that center piece that's... We're going to experiment here. I'm going to cut this down a little. Flatter. I need it flatter. And it's still pretty. It's just too thick for my calendar book. There. And I don't know, do I want to do that with this one? I think I do. Mary! Oh, I want it in my calendar. It's still pretty. Except I'm going to have to use a tacky glue to put them in. Today is May the 14th. It is Thursday. And I don't know who comes on Thursday, except, well, I do think Tanya and Lisa are doing their fairy book. And I think it's on Tanya's channel this week. And I think that on Thursdays, they come on at 1 Central. So Tanya McGuire, they're doing a fairy book. And I am so overloaded that I'm not going to do the fairy book. I'm just so overloaded with stuff that I've got to slow down just a bit. There we go. All right, now I still got some little bees there. So let's put these cards. And my ATC cards. Oh, that's not the one I want. We're just going to put some little loopies here. Maybe I'll make leaves out of those. That's all, folks. Just a little something to have fun in my journals. And then when I open this up again, I put these ink pads under here to help it stand up because I'm getting pretty close to, well, on June the 30th, I'll have to flip this calendar and start going back. All right, let's put it up here. We got all of this to deal with. So I wanted to work on my ATC pages. I wanted to get 31 for May, 31 pages done in May. Is that going to happen? I got 4 done. I got 4 done. And I thought this paper was really pretty. So let's cut it. Well, maybe I'll just, do I want to tear it? Because what I think I'll do is I have, not these. Let's fold these. Where are my I have these dancers. And I have, I gotta get this stuff stacked up here. I'm not finding stuff. I have another piece. Where did he go off to? I love those. Well, I have them. Yeah, I guess that's what I'll use. I need another baggie. So we're just going to put these. Now it'll be dangerous to put them over here, but I'm going to put them over here for the moment. Get them off of my desk so I can work. Oops. These go with them. All right. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to work on, I'm going to do 4 more of them. That'll bring me up to the 8th. And I'm debating, do I want to cut or tear? Because what I'm going to do, I don't know. I kind of like these like this, and maybe, where's that pink? Maybe we won't do that page. Maybe we'll hold off on that. I also have this, which might be nice background for these. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? But can I get, I cannot get 4 because I could probably get 3.5 maybe. All right, let's cut that at 3.5. I could get 4 maybe if I piece it by 2.5. By 2.5. By 3.5. We're going to save this other one for another day. I love that paper. That came in Happy Mail. I don't know who sent it to me. Let's go ahead and put these down. What's under here? Oops, I think I'll do this the other way because it's lighter. And I think this paper that I'm using now came from Sharon Marlowe. I think she sent that to me if I remember opening her envelope. Thank you, Sharon Marlowe. It's very pretty paper. And what I want to do is put these dancers. And I've only got 3 of these, so that works out pretty good. 1, and I'm just going to tear them here. 2, 3, and then on this 4th one, I have this, and I have this. So I think I can piece this. Well, not quite. Well, yeah, maybe an inch. Yeah, pretty much. So let's cut this at 2.5. 2 1/2. I got a little inchy here. And I'm kind of working fast here, but I want to get caught up on my ATCs. I get sidetracked so easy with all the fun stuff that's going on. With all the fun stuff that's going on. We'll put a black line down there. Okay, so we're going to take... Ooh, I like that. Let's put them on there. Of course, we know that's Clark Gable. That's from Gone with the Wind. But it seems to fit. It seems to fit. And they're just dancing up here, just a whole bunch of ballroom dancers. Had my glue upside down. Come on. Stuck it to the paper here. Got that little inchy. I think I'll put it right in here. Might as well use her up. Oh, dearie me. Stuff flies out of my hands sometimes and I don't know where it lands. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2 and a half. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, 6. I think I can put it right about in there. piece of fabric. Now, I'm going to outline around. Well, it's not the one I want. Keep picking up the wrong one. I'm going to outline around here. Just because I want to. Let's see, and I think I'll outline like that on this one. Even though the paper comes clear out to here, I'm going to outline like that. And of course, these two are huggy and kissy. Of course, I should have had a paper. I guess I'm okay. Let's take this out. Yeah, it kind of goes over the mark there. All right, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. My camera's not showing it all, is it? Let's see if I can adjust my camera a little. Well, I guess it's okay. Let's move it just a bit. All right. So I did 4 more ATCs. That takes me to May 8th, and today's the 14th. I only got 2 more sheets to do here to be caught up. We'll get that done. And then I got more to do over here. But we're not going to do any more this morning. We're going to play with the Crayolas. I was watching Becky last night, and I got a wild idea here that I want to play with. Completely opposite of what she was doing, of course. Let's make a zine. Let's make a zine. Yeah. Or at least the base of one here. Tanya McGuire is doing a zine every week, and I've been following her. I don't get everything that she does done, every style that she does, but she's done some interesting things. Now this, when you do a zine with your cardstock paper, it's a little bit thicker paper, so I'm not expecting these folds to be perfect. It's a little bit harder to fold a heavier paper and have the folds come out nice. It's just not that easy because of the thickness of the paper. So there you go. That's the way it's going to be. And my hands are yucky. But it doesn't matter because it's going to get yuckier anyway. But let's get a little... It feels a little yucky here. There. And a zine is short for magazine, I think. And it's just a little booklet, it's a little pamphlet booklet that's folded out of one sheet of paper. And then you decorate her up. So there we go. Now, this calendar is going to fall off the, I'll bet you. That should do for now. We're going to play with melting our crayons. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And I usually use my, when I melt my crayons, I usually use my folder to, my pliers to hold them so my hands don't get hot. Start with the green here. Whoops, I should probably put that wax paper underneath of this. That's what I like about getting my crayons at the thrift store. Whenever you see a bag of crayons, I'm kind of blowing that wax. Whenever you see a bag of crayons at the thrift store, come on, you're about ready to drip. I know you are. There you go. Now we'll leave it like that. Let a little wax off on that. Now let's do some reds here. Oops, let's move this down a little. Really, I should be doing it like this. I have more control over my crayon. Penelope, you're in the way. I'm choking you. I'm going to knock you off on the floor any minute now. Let's move that calendar too. I need 4 hands. I need 4 hands. Where's my button? See if I can't play a little more with these. I'm not sure I'm happy with that, but you're getting the idea. I might try to perfect this a little. Let's see if I can put some other colors in there. Holding on to it good. I have a good grip on it. Do this differently. I have it. And let's do some blue. They melt differently. This one melts a little harder. Ouch. All right, well, you can run. I don't care if it runs. Let's make a flower out of it. I think it's because my paper's creased here. Let's make it flatter there. Because Mary likes to make messes. Yes, she does. She likes to play. Give me a box of Crayolas and they're not going to stay nice long with my... Yeah, get a hold of this. That's why I get them at the thrift store. We're going to stop for that one. And let's see, what else do I have? I kind of have this one. It's a darker red. Let's see what's going on with this. If I can hold it that way. I can't draw with it that way, though. Now this is a light green, yellow green, and I'm sure it'll cause this blue to turn a little bit green, but that's okay because we want a green background with this over my left hand. I should tape this down, but I want to turn it too much to tape it down. I'll hold this plier. Gives me a little bit of grip away from the heat gun. I do see that these melt at a different rate. Now this one is melting really fast. That blue was melting slow. And I do think you want to keep these fairly thin layer of color, because if you get it too thick, like I tend to do, it will chip off. So I'm kind of doing a little flower garden here. Fast and Furious. Ooh, I'm liking this. I'm liking it. Now, this time when I do this side, I think I'm going to go in and do my light greens and yellows first, and then come over it with my blues and reds. I wonder if I can do something strange like this. To get it down further, I have to have these all the same length. It's not holding that one. It's not holding these. It's not. I need a different way to hold these, but this plier is working okay now. Let's do the yellow. You gotta have 2 hands. You gotta have 4 hands to do this. 4 hands would be nice. This would be a fun project to do with another person. Have them hold the paper or something. Hold the heat gun while you color. And of course you want to use old crayons. You want to use old crayons. You don't want to use your new box. Well, you might. If you buy 2 boxes and say, one I'm going to use to get messy with. Get them at the thrift store. That works. All right. Let's do the green. Oh, my wax paper's way up here. And you can do a little more stylized, or you can get messy like Meri does. And this wax will tend to run on its own. It'll get messy by itself. I think that's why I like it. Alrighty. Let's do some of those pretty rosy ones. We might do some more of those over here, in here. Yeah, my hands need a break. My hands need a break. Let's put some blue on there. Need some blue? Okay. And of course, now I've got pretty dark colors. You can go pastel-ish if you want. I tend to do the dark stuff, the more earthy stuff. I think I'm going to stop. I think I'm going to stop and let this cool just a little. Now this has, it might chip off in places, but I don't think so. It's when you have a big chip of color that it'll chip off, but I think this is melted onto my paper enough. We'll see how it chips. So I think I'm done with my crayons. I still got some left out of each one. I didn't melt them all. I was tempted. It'd be fun to make some inchies like this. Just do a page of melted and cut them into inchies, but we'll see. This morning. Let's put my crayons back. Okay. The other question that came up in Becky's stream yesterday was, what can you put over the crayon? And I'm going to experiment with some white fine liner paint. This is just white paint in a fine line paint applicator. It'd be very hard to write over this, but I do think that in here, you can write over it with felt tip if you're very careful, if you go on to a thin piece. But you risk ruining your marker. So I am going to try just some doodles here with my fine liner. And don't dig into the wax if you do this, because you are sure to, Penelope, I need a pen. You are sure to clog up your nozzle if you dig into your wax with your nozzle. You don't want to be doing that. So stay above your paper if you do crazy stuff like Mary does. Let's put some dots in there. I'm not getting this to flow. Might be about out of paint. Getting down toward the bottom. Now I don't think it's plugged up in there. Now reaching for a towel. I'm just going to clean it out a little. This is not how I normally clean it. I usually take it out to the sink and clean them out. I pull them all apart to clean them out. This is just a kind of a make-do thing. You can tell it's got paint in there because it comes out white. That water's got paint in it. Yeah, I get messy. That's what's so fun about it all. Oh dear. That's looking pretty good. Now I put that needle in that nozzle to keep it from going down the little. Let me blow on it here. Yeah, I can see the hole through it. Let's put this out like this. See, if it's dripping like that, you know, if water comes out, if it's dripping, and it's dripping down, you know your nozzle's pretty clean. It's coming out pretty good. When I blow out on it, it'd come out as a stream. So let's put some more paint in it. It could be old paint in there too. That paint will get gunky when it gets older. What's that? That's just a little red flower. I got some fresher paint here. And when I put the paint in that, I do put it in right out of the bottle. So you kind of want to have a newer bottle of paint. If you can find it. All the kids are buying up the craft paint, which is okay. I'd love to see kids have craft paint. Encourage their creativity. I think that's pretty full. Let's see if I did any good here. Let's see if I did any good. I don't think I gave Penelope back her needle. It's here someplace. Well, all right. I can't feel it, so it's probably fell on the floor. Yeah. Oh, I put my hand in it. See, I do that. You gotta be careful. I put my hand in it down here. Let's see if I can just kind of wipe it off. I'll come back and put something over that. Where's that wet towel? Put my hand right in it. There we go. That's okay. Got to keep your hands out of it, Mary. All right. Let's dry that a little. It won't hurt it. It'll get the top crust dry. It'll also melt the wax. It'll also melt the wax. That's one thing using wax on it. Look how nice that flows now. Look how nice this flows. I'm trying to do a rose. I'm not good at doing roses. I keep trying. We don't want to cover the whole thing with fine liner. Let's stop on that one. Let's put some more over here. All right, let's kind of dry that off a little. It won't be completely dry, but we'll get the dry the paint and melt the wax. That's one thing, if you're using wax in a journal, you want to be careful when you heat gun the pages before and after it, because you could melt that wax together. You can remelt the wax. I don't think wax in a journal is a good thing. Maybe if you put a varnish over it after you do it, like an encaustic type thing, I'm not good at encaustic. Rosemary and Vicki Ross are the encaustic experts. But if you just have your wax uncoated and you remelt it from pages after it, before it, if you're working on another page, and you use the heat gun on it, you reheat that wax, you could close the book on it and melt those 2 pages together. And speaking of varnish, I think I'll varnish this and see the varnish coating, because this is kind of my experiment zine. And we'll see what a coating of varnish does on top of this. I would think that if you get a good varnish coat on it, even if you melted the wax, I don't know if it would remelt the varnish too. I would not think so. It's a good question, Mary. It's a good question, but see, I'm remelting that wax there. If you get it too hot, you remelt your wax. All right, let's do some more flowers on this side. More fine liner flowers. And let's kind of follow make them more graphic. Do a more Tanya style. She likes to do this. Tanya's a very geometric person. Very, I call her modernistic. I'm more, let's scribble. I mean, there are just different styles that I'm talking about here. I'm not saying one is better than the other. I'm just saying it's a different style. And let's see. What shall I do here? I feel like tiny flowers. I don't know if I can do tiny ones. And you don't have to use just white. I'm using white because I have it out. It's easy to use. And again, I want to avoid scraping my nozzle across this wax because that'll build up Becky called them wax boogers last night. It'll scrape the wax off of your page. And that's what we don't want. And into your nozzle. And it'll plug up your nozzle. Yeah, one more page here. One more. Let's do some more of these. So today is Thursday, so I can go until about 9 today. And this is just a play day for me. I'm not going to draw dogs or work on envelopes or anything like that. I'm just going to play today. That's kind of what I'm doing here. It's just playing. Just playing. Alrighty, we're going. Well, maybe I should put one in there. It just looks blank without one. there. Okie dokie. I'll put that back in if I can see the little hole there. And I always kind of jot it up and down the canal to make sure that it's, should take it in and wash it. But I did kind of wash it out this morning, so. Alrighty. So now I'm going to hit this with it. Should just let it dry naturally. But I don't mind if a little of that wax melts. Get the top layer dry. I think this over here, I could be wrong. Let's test this over on the other side. I think, except where it's really thick, let me wash my hands off. Come on. Wash my hands off so I can tell whether I get paint or not on my hands. Oh, I got a little yellow over there. No, it's not coming off. So I can tell that it's still wet here because it's a big blob. But I think in these other places, it's pretty dry. When you have a big blob of paint, it takes longer for it to dry. Even if you hit it with a heat gun, all you're getting is the top layer. And if you hit it too hard with a heat gun, it'll bubble up on you, which makes a nice texture anyway. I have little patience. I have little patience. You guys know that about me. I'm ready to move on. Look, I'm melting the wax in here. Ooh, that's kind of fun to do. Melt that wax in between them now. So I'm melting the wax here too. Ooh, that's fun. Move it this way. Don't want to set my page on fire. I don't know if you guys can see that waxy melting in there. Kind of remelting that wax. Kind of blends it together. Which reminds me of something that Janice said last night. Janice Blind said last night to put color down, wax down, and then watercolor around it. We might try that just for fun while this is drying out. I'm going to let this dry a little, hand dry, air dry. And let's play with another one for the fun of it. Ooh, do I like that? It'll make a pretty zine. Okay, so we're just going to set this aside and let it dry. I'm going to get out another sheet. And what we're going to do is put some wax down there. And I think I'll put it down fairly thick. I mean wax color. Should I use the orange? Or there's a black one. You can do black, shows up pretty good. Let's play with the black. And we're going to watercolor around it. So, and then I'll fold it after I'm done. So let's just put lines. And we want the watercolor to spread around it. And I might melt this just for the fun of it. This reminds me of a coloring book. We'll do more flowers. I seem to be doing flowers today. That coloring book because of the big black lines, I mean. We'll get big and juicy with it. And I am putting a lot of pressure. This is a biggie crayon. I don't know. It was some kid's crayon. Should I do my tatted one? Let's see. I'll leave some open spots for the water to run through if we want. I seem to like these kind of flowers for some reason. They're the ones I like to do. Let's give them more petals here, though. Well, the water won't run through that. Well, I'll leave that. All right, that's just enough for fun. Now let's get out another color, though. We want more than that for the wax. Let's see. What should I do? I like that reddish color that I was using. I don't know. I think that's brown. Brown. Let's do an orangey color and a reddy color and a bluey color. We'll get colorful with our watercolor. I don't think color will go in there unless I put it in on these that I closed up. just going to put some, this you can hardly see. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. We're playing with Crayolas. Putting spots of wax on it. Let's go to this. I think that's a green, not a blue. Well, it's kind of, yeah. I'll just put spots in there. Circles. And I want to hit it with the heat gun. I don't know if a thin layer of wax will melt. Or run. You have to have a pretty thick layer of wax for it to run. With my pliers. I don't want to get so much on there that and I might have too much on already, but if I do, I do. Now, I had some kids' watercolors. I wonder if I put those someplace. I don't know where I put them. Let's see if they're over there. Ouch. Ouch. I've got things out behind my chair. Oh, look. I found my baggies. I found my little baggies. They must have been in that Happy Meal book I had out. I got some of these. I think this is the set I got from my niece for Christmas one year. She gave me... She gave me watercolors. I got some from Lisa too, but I don't think these are Lisa's. Lisa did a de-stash. I might have to, I might have too much wax on here. I gotta move my calendar again. Oops. There goes the ink pad. All right, let's flatten this out. Oh, I have paint on here already. I have paint on that brush. From doing my something or other. Did I use this on my calendar this morning? All right, let's hit it with some water here. It's gonna get wet. It's gonna get wet. I mean, I am plastering this with water. It is plastered with water. Let's get another brush out. one. Let's do this pretty pink. I don't think that this is quite what Janice had in mind, because I think I don't have it. I need more of a waxy surface that the watercolor would run over. But this is kind of fun to play with. We'll do another one. We'll do another one. I don't think I'm accomplishing what I set out to do. Not that it's bad. I'm very happy with it. It's not much pigment on these watercolors. Where's my pigment? There it is. Yeah. I'm not accomplishing what I want here. I want to try something else. This is not going where I want it to go. This is not, don't put your brush in your coffee. Where's my towel? I'm gonna suck up some of that water. I still might be able to do, ooh, that's pretty. I still might be able to melt some wax on here. Let's go back. Ooh, I kind of like that. It's kind of a pastel-y. Let's turn it over. Ooh, I kind of like it on the back too. I'm blotting some of that water away. Let's see. Let's get out my Crayola again. And let's just blot some. We want big blots of wax. Not big, but bigger. Crayola's tipping on me. I don't think I have enough on here to... My Crayola is about gone. I'm going to try to do the very tippy tip of this. No, if I can. Come on, just a little bit more. That's done. Now it's right here. Let's put some orange in there. Pink and orange. And I suppose if you did this enough, you could get really good with it. Make some really nice effects. I'm just playing. I'm just playing today. This is my play day. Alrighty. Now what we're going to do is let that cool. And then we're going to hit this with watercolor, and let it run between the wax. You could do strips too, maybe. We'll try just doing some strips and let the color run. But we'll see what goes on here first. I want a poofier brush. I don't think my brush is poofy enough. A watery brush. Where's my big thick one that I use? My brushes seem to disappear. I don't know what I do with them. This one's got that blue on it. Let's clean it off. Okay. Let's go in with this pinks and oranges here. Now, I don't think I'm accomplishing exactly what Janice was saying Maybe I'll just paint over this. She's saying the crayon should act as a resist. And it does in a way, but I can see spots in here where it's... And this, of course, is kids' watercolor. It does not have all the pigment in it. It's not highly pigmented. It looks like it is, but... it's kind of beating up. It's taken some of my flowers. You could get some different effects in there. The green's resisting it. And I got some white resist there. I'll have to play with this more. I'll have to play with it more. I kind of like it. I'm not a pink person, but I'm liking this. I'm not a pink and orange person. Okay, we're going to just melt some white on paper, and then I'm going to paint over it. Let's let this dry naturally. I like what's happening. And I'm not sure you guys can see it, but I like what's happening in different spots here. So let's melt some white crayon just for the fun of it. One more. This is my play day. We should always make Thursdays play day. Right? Sounds like a idea. Let's see, where's my white? Well, that isn't quite white. That's lime green. I got a white in here I want. We should just be able to order nothing but white crayons. I think you can order, you can buy them at the quote store. Well, you know what I have, though? Other than my white crayon, do I have it out over here? I have some of that wax for the envelope stamps. Where is that? Of course, now that I want it, it was in my way. It was in my way. Now that I want it, I won't be able to find it. Come on, that's not fair. Now that I want it. Grr. It's not here. And the other thing you could use is a glue resist. A glue resist. I'm not finding it. It's wax that you can use to seal envelopes with. And I had it out here, and I got disgusted with it. And I put it someplace. Now I can't find it. Oops. I better pick that up, whatever that was that fell. Oh, that's that oil. Yeah, I better pick that up. I better pick that oil up. I don't want it to leak out. Well, I'm going to use my white crayon. I can't find what I was looking for. I'll find it after the stream. All right, let's just drip white wax on here, and then we're going to watercolor over this white wax. This is not a new technique. Let's turn my paper this way. Flatten it out a bit. Oh, I better get the pliers. And I have no design for this. I'm just gonna scribble it on there. This will be a scribble zine. These are gonna be zines, Crayola zines. Crayola, melted Crayola zines. I can't even see what I'm doing. I don't know what to do in there. It's just a bunch of scribbles. Probably enough. Probably enough. Whoops. A little brush in there. And I'm going to do some more. I'm going to do some more. I'm not happy with it. Looks like it might need more. Now, let's see what I have. I haven't talked to you guys this morning. You're probably bored stiff. All right, let's do a different color. Let's do a pretty sky blue. I still got pink on my brush. And I have to tell you, these watercolors, our kids' watercolors, are not highly pigmented. I'm really having to juice up my color to get some pigment. Yeah. Not highly pigmented color. Let's use another watercolor. I think it's, oh, I don't want to close that. I'm going to use my other watercolor. Lid came off. Lid came off of this. That's okay. It's dollar store stuff. Dollar store stuff. Where's my other watercolors? I put them over here. I put them over here. Stuff on them. Jane Davenport's. Mary's having to dig here. She dropped it. I don't know if I can reach it. Scoop my chair up a little. It probably fell out and it dropped. Now we'll really dropped it. I can't reach it. I can't reach it. I'll have to dig it out after the stream. I dropped my other set of Jane Davenports. All right, now I want more pigment on here. I think it's the watercolor's not pigmented enough. Let's try this blue over here. Yeah, there we go. It does tend to go into the wax a little. I don't know if I can lift it. Yeah, I guess I can lift it up again off of the wax after you paint it. You can lift it up as a resist. Oh, that's pretty in there. I'll get some more darker blue in here. Some wet in there. So I'm finding that the watercolor does want to sit on that wax a little. It might be my crayon too, may not be a waxy crayon. But if I wipe it off of the crayon with the, if I wipe it off with a wet rag, I can see where I scribbled. I'm pretty happy with that. I get it. I get it. Let's give it a border. I think this was more what Janice was talking about, using a wax resist. See the difference in the pigment of this and what the kids' watercolor was? This is Winsor Newton Cotterman, and I didn't use this because it's more earth tones. This is Jane Davenport. I didn't use those, and I dropped my other Jane Davenports. So let's put this, I didn't use those. I'm going to let these dry. I don't know, I still feel like I can reach those others if I scratch way down in there. That has to fall way down behind. I got them. Those are the ones I wanted. Now, I'm pretty mad that I can't find those wax things that I wanted. I probably got mad and put them in a box because they were in the way for the longest time. Now I want them. See, that's what happens when you put stuff away. You don't know where you put it. So I guess I can't use them. They were sitting out here in my way. Did I put them down below? Sometimes I put stuff down below here. I don't see them. I'll find them after the stream. They're not here. They're not here. That disappoints me. Okay, let's move on to something else. Mary's tired of doing this. What I do with my glasses. Okay. I need a sip of coffee. So I think this is probably dry enough to fold, but I'm going to put a layer of varnish over this and see if that will seal in this wax. I'm really curious to know if a varnish coat over wax will seal enough that it won't melt and smash together. Let's try that. Oops, we want these to dry. We want these to dry. Let's set them over here. Let them dry out. Put my pliers away so I can find them when I want them. Put the towel in the trash. Put my heat gun over here. I'm going to let this one drop. I'm pretty happy with this. It's got a little pink spot there. I'm pretty happy with this. It accomplished my goal, which this one is what I wanted for this. And it kind of worked in spots here where it resisted, but not the same way as this. I love the back of this. I love the texture that it made. I wish you could feel this. This is kind of textured, but not quite as much. All right, we're going to put these over here, and we'll just let those air dry a little more. And I'm going to get out my varnish. Put my Crayolas away. A dirty towel. Have some coffee, Mary. I'm not talking to you guys this morning, not intentionally. It's just that I am all involved in doing this stuff. Look, it went to April. We are on May the 14th. The earth is given as common stock for man to labor and live on. Put that water away. Let's get out some varnish. I'll take this paper towel off. No wax paper underneath of it. It's kind of curly. I would heat this, but it'll melt the wax. And what I want to do is varnish it and see if the varnish will seal in that wax. And I had some varnish. Thought I pulled it out here. Here it is. Varnish. This is a matte varnish that I got at Hobby Lobby. This is Hobby Lobby's brand. 2017 Hobby Lobby. Interior, exterior, 8-ounce water-based varnish. I'm going to give it a fairly good thick coat. And it might react with the color underneath. Looks like it might a little here. Not too much. And we're going to let this dry. I'm not going to hit it with the heat gun because I don't want the wax to, I want the varnish to seal the wax. And if I hit it with the heat gun, I'm afraid it will react with the wax. And we're going to see if this varnish will seal this wax. That's a pretty good coat of it. I gave it a big thick coat of it. So we're just going to set this aside and let it dry and move on and think about something else while this is drying. It shouldn't take too long. It should not take too long. So what are we going to do? Let's open Happy Mail. I found an envelope from Arlene. That one's from Arlene, and I have some more over here in the corner I'm going to grab. And I'm going to sort out Happy Mail. I don't know. Some of these envelopes might already be empty because I was going through them before. I'm just going to grab. I'm getting down to the bottom of it, though. I'm getting down to the bottom of it. Let's see what I have here. I'm dropping it all over the place. And let me see. I think about too many things at once. I have more Happy Mail here. This is getting pretty close to the bottom of my Happy Mail stack. And it's just all in a pile. It's just all in a pile. Let's see what I have. I have to scoop my chair up. Get comfy. It's 7:07. Okay, let's stop and chat. I haven't chatted with you guys all morning. You probably all left me. Oh, I got 50 of you in here. Hi, Susan. Hi, Journey. Hi, Andrea. Carla's here. Hi, Ann. Oh, Lisbeth. I'm surprised you all are sticking with me tonight. Kangaroo Babe, she got her Neo tool and liner pins ready to try something else tonight. Good for you. Andrea says, thanks everybody, I think I got it. I don't know enough about varnish and wax to totally get how that would work. Well, I'm experimenting. I'm not saying anything's going to work. This is Meri experimenting. Nina says, or maybe in hot weather to keep the crayons from melting onto the paper. It'll probably crack if she folds it. I don't think that varnish will crack. The fine liner flowers might crack a little, but not too much. We'll see. We'll experiment. That wax is not thick enough to crack. If it were, that wax on the Crayola were really thick and I tried to fold it, it would crack. But it's melted enough and melted into the paper enough because I kind of, when I put that down, I kind of went like that. So it might crack a little, but I don't think. And whatever cracks, I think the varnish will cover it. That's my take on it. I'm really putting the varnish on there so that my experiment, my thought on that is I want to know if the varnish will keep the wax from remelting. So if you're working in a journal, on a journal, and you color with wax like I did and made big thick wax piece there and hit it with your heat gun, you can melt that wax. But if you come along let's say these are your journal pages here. And I come along and I work on this page and do a waxy page here. And then maybe next week come and work on this page and hit this with a heat gun. It will heat this side too. So if I close it, that heated wax will meld to this page here if you remelt that. And what I'm wanting to know is if I varnish that, like I did with a varnish, if that'll seal it enough so that if I hit it with the heat gun here, it will not remelt that wax so that it'll stick there. I'm wanting that varnish to be a coat. So we'll see. There are probably other ways you can do it too, but I'm just experimenting with the varnish. That was my thought on that. Cheryl and Andrea are getting stuck in the bathroom. Mary, we'll split the winnings if you don't fold it. Is that insider trading? You don't want me to fold it up? You like the pink and orange one? You do. Andrea says, okay, yuck all the way to the bus, and especially the flying bugs. Andrea must gonna take a bus today. Cockroaches can fly too. Cockroaches can fly? Oh no! I didn't know that cockroaches could fly. I don't have much experience with cockroaches, thank goodness. Susan says, hold still, Tom. I think you need just a bit of green right there. Poor Tom. Cheryl says, I had a water bug crawl on my shoulder. It flew off on the sofa. Yuck. Kangaroo says, Mary's inspired me to find my watercolor and crayons, and then Cindy reminded me my Neo 2 was next to my pencil case. Neo 2, if you do something, I would recommend that you not use your more expensive crayons. Neo 2 to me says expense. I don't know, maybe you can afford, I've never melted Neo 2s, but I would just go for a simple dollar store box of crayons, you know, start out with a box of 8 or 16, something like that. Don't spend a lot of money on this because you might be sorry that you did. These are somebody's twinchies and inchies. I'll have to figure out who sent. I think these are Fran's. Looks like Fran's there. Let's see, what else? Mary's waxing everything. Her brother better hide those fishing rods. His fishing rods, he keeps them out. He keeps them out either in the shed or in his pickup. So he keeps them away from me. Oh, there's Aunt Beck. She's making coffee. I said good morning to Becky. If a snake comes out, Cheryl says, I'm heading for the bathroom with the cell phone and the door closed. I don't blame you. I would too. I don't like snakes. They're talking about bugs. Under the sink in the pipes, maybe? Ooh. What are they talking about here? Hi, Lizbeth is here. Hi, Lizbeth. I hope I didn't do anything to you there. Thursday is a play day. Mary, every day is a play day, Carla says. A badger in the sink? It did a sound I've never heard. Cheryl's got creepy crawlers in her house. Lizbeth says, I've never done that, not yet. Okay, I'm done reading chat. Let's see, Rhonda. Hi, Rhonda. She says, I'm doing okay, Journey. Trying to get up and clean. I have an hour to read chat backwards. All right, let's open some Happy Mail. Let's start with, I had to put all of this up here to get it off of my lap while I moved my chair up. So let's put all this back in my lap, get it off of my desk so I can sort. This came from Arlene. This is one of the later ones I think she sent me. And there might be some other things tucked in here. Like my Matryoshka doll pattern here. Let's flip this around. Oh, addresses all over the place, Mary. So I'm going to make a journal out of all these pages, out of all these envelopes. I'm saving them, and I'm going to go back in and cover up the addresses. I think these will make nice journals. Be still and know I'm with you. Always be joyful. And let's cover up the addresses here. See what she's done? A spider web on the corner there. So I'm going to save the envelope. Here's another envelope from Deborah Adams. That'll go in the smaller pile. That'll go in the larger pile. I think I might have gone through this before. This is from Arlene. It says, Mary, I hope these letters inspire you. The whole alphabet wasn't there. Okay, she sent me some alphabets. See if I can flip some of these envelopes over so that we aren't getting... I think this came from Arlene. These are alphabets. Ooh, these are cool. They do inspire me. Look, she sent me some shoes. These might go on my calendar, Arlene, or I might put them on ATCs in my ATC for this month. Little notes. My mom gave me this material, which I'm sending you, half of it, to see what you can do with it. I think that was that green lace that she sent me. What you can do with it, because I can't think of anything. I think I used it in a journal, on a journal page. Here's a playing card. Let's start sorting here. Little notes. This was 1 to Barb and 2 to Arlene. That was a contest thing. That's an address. My brother left me a note that he went to Hastings to get his hair cut. Here's a playing card, ATC. Take the limits off. Put that up there. These are just little notes. This is red cardstock from Holly Dalton. Thank you, Holly. Cherry red cardstock. This was a game. I'm not sure who that is. I got John. Oh, no, that wasn't a game. This was Super Chat. Thank you guys for the Super Chats. These were the paint brushes from Sue's. And she sent me that dark midnight blue acrylic. I still have that. Whoops, that's an address. Let's see the addresses out. That's an envelope. Where was that other address? Right here. Okay. This is an envelope. This, I know, came from Ruth Lamb. Isn't that beautiful? And yeah, she did. Let me get this stuck on here. This is already covered up, but this has some little sandals there. Ruth Lamb. It's got that beautiful mask on there. So that's an envelope. That's just bubble wrap I was using. Here's a note. Halloween from Deborah Adams. And these are these wonderful ATCs that she sent for Halloween. ATCs. Thank you, Deborah. I'll put that up there. These will probably go in my Happy Mail book. I know who these are from. Who sent me this one, though? Let me see. Didn't sign it. Take the limits off. Didn't sign it. Mary, I feel so silly. I addressed the envelope incorrectly. It went, eventually came back to me. That was from Arlene. That happens. Some German papers. I think these came from Arlene. Benjamin in Business. Some yellow, these are good for junk journals. This is an envelope from, well, this came from Peg Robinson. And this is just a larger playing card. I got 2 sizes of large playing cards here. And I have some giant ones. I took them upstairs though. And so these are papers and ATCs and notes and not addresses, but notes and stuff. So I think I'll put these with my papers. And these are also smaller envelopes that are going to go in journals. Smaller journals, not the big junk journal like this. So we're going to put that there. Here's another playing card. Let's put that on the bottom. I got 2 of those large ones. So this envelope, this is Annie V. And I probably have taken things out and put it back in. She sent me some, she sends me stuff. Let's see. She sent me a, oh, I've been looking for this. This is a tool you use to measure, like if you're doing art. If you're doing art, that's fine. Let's use this. And you go, oh, this is this big here. And so if I want to convert it over there, you know, I measure it here and then I can measure it there. Or I can measure the distance between these two and put it there. And then I'd know to start drawing over here. And I'd get the, say these were 2 eyes right here. And I wanted to get the distance between the 2 eyes. I would just put it like that and then move it over there. So if you wanted to, you can move this little thing here to different spots. So say this is the difference between 2 eyes here, but if I wanted to make it smaller, all I have to do is flip it over and I've got the same proportional distance over here if this was a smaller piece. Like that. And then on the other side like that. I was looking for this. I didn't know what I did with it. And she sent me some blending sticks. I'm going to put those in on my cart over here. I'll be using those. What else does she say? I don't know if she wants me to read all of this. Red instrument. She's talking about this. The red instrument is a proportional divider. I think architects call it clippers. I'm not sure. When you open it, you get 2 angles. You'll see the white latch. That's what this is. If you move it to a different spot, the distance between the angles will be at the same at different ratio. So I understood all that. I'm going to save that as a note from her. And let's put this on my project cart too. I'm going to have to get me another can for my project cart because I got all kind of paint brushes in there. And she sent me a little, I guess this is a little beginning of a tag. Is that all that's in there? Yeah. So that'll go in my stack of empty envelopes I'm going to make a journal out of. I was watching Lisa Monday night where she was putting scrap on her base papers, and I was thinking I'd do that with those envelopes. This is just something I saved. Victorian Rules of Flirtation. I like that dress. I might draw her on an envelope. Let's keep her out over here. This is Happy Mail from... Oh, this is from Kathy's World of Crafts. I think this is for Defy Auction. These were with the Defy Auction. I'll be using, I think she meant this as a gift here. She said the silk pieces were for us, but I might use them anyway for something. This is to use on Defy auction pieces. And here's some beads. That might, well, they're a little small for heads for my dolls. And she sent a note. I was looking for these. I'm going to put those. I got another package of Defy auction stuff. This is the first package she sent. So I'm going to put it over here with the other second package. Oh, it's falling out. What is that? This, it's falling all over the place. Some Christmas tissue paper. We'll put that there. This is a card from Danny Coleman. This is Happy Mail. Happy spring, happy Easter. I hope you're doing well and staying safe away from the nasty bug going around. I know I haven't been to any of your lives recently, but I do watch the reruns when I can. That's good. I don't expect everybody to come to my live all the time. This is Happy Mail. I'll probably put it up here with the ATCs. I'll probably go in my Happy Mail book. And this is just a little piece of paper. This came from, well, this is from Jerry Bellini. I don't know if it's something I ordered or something she sent. I think that's an order from her Recycled Parts for Art. So she says she sends a thank you with it. Let's see what I ordered. Oh, fabric. Oh, little pieces of fabric. So she sends some postcards. And we'll put those over there, a little playing card. We'll put that up in here. I want these little fabric squares. I'm going to use these in my fabric journal. So I'm going to put those over with my fabrics. A little slide thing. I did an order. I ordered some of these tin types from her. And I don't know if you can see them very well. They're very dark. This is a group of ladies with hats on. And this is another group of ladies here. They're very dark. I might have to do something with those. I'm not sure what. Some 50-cent penny things to use little things. That'll go in my little thing bag. Here's a book plate. Some more postcards. This was an order from Jerry Bellini. I think it was a order with different stuff. These are S&H green stamps. I did make a fun little part in the junk journal. Here's a savings book. Another playing card with a kitty on it. Another slide. Postcard written in. Looks like it might be Czechoslovakian. Slovakian. Another postcard. American Falls. This is Niagara Falls, the American side at night. Here's some junk journal stuff. And more piano paper. So, and this is just an empty envelope. We're going to put that behind. Here's a sack of stuff. I don't know where this came from. We're going to see. A sack of stuff. I'm going to put it over here. I might put that stuff back in there. Some fabric to go with my fabric journal. Some pretty, put wax paper over that. That's interesting to keep that cut work there. Isn't that beautiful? That's going to go in my fabric journal. Here's a corner of a hanky, some vintage hankies. I'm not sure where I got this, if I ordered it or if somebody sent it to me. Here's a cross-stitch piece. This will all go in my fabric journal. I need to do another quilt square. Here's some bits and pieces, little flags. That'll go in my... Here, let's get this out. I found my little baggies. Let's pull a couple of them out. I found them this morning while I was looking for something. Little pieces here. Little Jesus book. B&W coupons. Let's put them in here. Little cut out punch outs here. I appreciate having these. I'm going to split them up into different baggies though, because these are more punch work ones. And I'm putting them in the clear baggie so I can see them. If I can see them, I'll use them. And we'll take the little envelopes and put them in a little baggie. Here's a little, oh, I should put that in here. I'm not sure where I got this pile of stuff. Somebody sent it to me in this sack. I'm not sure where I got it. Here's some pretty ribbon. That'll go in a baggie. Let's see, baggie stuff here. These came from Jerry. These will go in a baggie. Yeah, it'll fit. I don't know if the penny ones will fit. This one just fits. We'll just let them sit there for a bit. And these little envelopes will go in a separate baggie. Come follow me. I'm thinking Rhonda might have sent this to me. Rhonda without the H. Come follow me. I'll keep that out. Rhonda with the H might have sent this stuff to me. I'm looking for a note. Here's some more Jesus stuff. Here, Mary. Oh, Mary. That's not me, Mary. That's Mary and Martha. Mary listened. She sat down and rested, humble, focused on one thing, free, peaceful, trusting Jesus, concerned with godly things. Jesus was the key to her help, and she welcomed Jesus into her heart. Martha talked and commanded, rushed around, busy, indignant, unfocused. Boy, I'll bet Martha had some good things. She got things done. Martha says, hey, I cooked, I cleaned, I did your dirty dishes. What are you talking about? She was unfocused to the many things that hindered and worried, trusting her own abilities, concerned with worldly things. She thought Mary was the key to her help. But she did welcome Jesus into her home. Martha and Mary. For those of you who have religious bent, I don't think Martha was all that bad. I'll bet she got stuff done. She probably had a craft room that would be spick and span. Peace, love, and joy. See, here's some more punch outs. Oh, these are die cuts. These are good. I'll keep these in my little baggie over here. I'm going to use this stuff up. I'm pretty sure this package came from Rhonda without the H. Somebody sent this to me. I think I won one of their giveaways. Since the ends were closed, there was no, this is just a, I don't think I can get this opened up. Oh yeah, I guess I can. You open it up this way. It's an envelope. And inside is a card, collector by things. Oh, that's cool. Your eyes, focus your eyes, succulent. I think they had a giveaway. I think I won one of their giveaways. That's what I think this is from. I'll put that with the, boy, they really packed it in, didn't they? Here's the, was that the Martha and Mary one? No, this is a junk journal. This is cool. I'll save that out. This is just a bag. So I got some little baggies here to put away stuff here. Come on, you're supposed to get in there. Half in and half out. What's with that? I think I won one of their giveaways. I haven't been, I'm still in their group, Rhonda's group. I forget what it's called, but I don't get onto Facebook, and when I do, it's to Fibsville now. Look, these notes. Confidential, notes to self, news flash. I'm going to put these in my, these are cool. I'll put those there. Here's some more. I think these are blank ones. Very cool for your journaling projects. I know that my Redeemer lives. Now I know you guys that are not religious, I get it. I don't want to force it off on you, but I don't mind getting religious things. Grants, the northeast quarter of Section 11, Township 16 North Acres. Signed by President Rutherford B. Hayes, by William H. Crook, Secretary. Crook, C-R-O-K, Secretary. This is a Book 4 of Patents, page 77. Looks original. United States to James A. Pickard, dated September 9th, 1878. That looks original. A shopping list. Some index cards. And some more permission slips and report cards and things like that to use in journaling. These will all go in my little baggies. Let's put this in a baggie. I'm getting through this Happy Mail, and then I'm going to start using it. And so just empty little baggies. Okay, next, this is from Ruth Lamb. Look what she's done here on her envelope. I've already painted out the addresses so I can show it to you. Isn't that a cool envelope? That'll go in my painty envelopes. I owe you guys so much stuff. Let's see what she's done. She's sent me some give a little, help a lot. There's a little clip. I'm going to take it off so I can put it in a little baggie. Some hands. I'll put those over there. What else is in here? There's a map folder. I love going through this old Happy Mail. Here's just a little piece of paper with a note. Mary, my sister makes tatted doilies. I thought you might enjoy them. Hope you can use them. They must be in here someplace. These aren't them. These are These are die cuts. Well, looks like it's stuck to the envelope there. Not too bad though. And she's embossed these are die, oh, these are wonderful die cuts. Come on, little bird, get out of there. She's embossed this wax paper. She embossed it. I don't know if you can see that. I love that envelope. So I'm going to put all these in another little baggie and keep these with my empty envelopes. Keep these separate. Put that in there. Let's get another little... let's get some more little baggies out here. What time is it? 7:40. Let's put these in here. Die cuts. She's got that key. Looks like my keys. But I don't have the scissors one. Oh, that's so cool. So cool. Thank you, Ruth. I'm not going to seal that. I'm just going to put them in there because if I seal it, it'll... Come on, those scissors are... If I seal it, it'll ruin the keys, I think. I don't want to do that. Unless I turn them this way a little. No. I'll just flatten it out. Die cuts. Here, let's use the paper clip on it. Figure out how it works. There. Hopefully that'll hold it shut enough. Little baggies. She sent me some painty paper. And then a butterfly that's going to pop out any minute here. He's still in his cocoon, it looks like. That's cool. You punch him out here. Use that on an art journal page. Looks like it didn't get cut all the way through, but you could still do something cool with it, couldn't you? Get him all the way out here. Oh, we'll play with that later. Some more painty papers from Ruth. Follow your dreams. That's pretty. Card. What does it say? Happy birthday, Mary. Aw, thank you. Sorry for being late. I think this is probably a couple years old. I just wanted to show my appreciation for all you do. I think you guys are all the doings. I enjoy watching and seeing your unique take on things. You always surprise me. I'm sending you some bits of things I hope that you will have fun with. I'm going to. The jelly prints I am so proud of. They are from my first prints. Oh, look at that. No wonder she's proud of them. Look at this. She should be proud of them. Cool. And she sent me some more die cuts folded up in there. I'm going to fold them back up in there. The piece of map of Nova Scotia, we saw that. Halifax and Dartmouth are the largest, closest to me. On the back, you will see Malay Falls. That is where I grew up. Oh, population 25. That sounds like my town. It was and is a wonderful place to grow up. Again, happy birthday. Thank you, Ruth. Follow your dreams. card. I should put that in my Happy Mail stack over here. That's just a baggie. Here is the tatting I think she was referring to from her sister. Now, I will not be destroying this. When somebody sends me something like this, so beautiful and delicate, I might put it in my fabric journal, just slip it in. And I'll probably put it around something to protect it too. And I'm going to sneeze. Just beautiful. This is not tatted though. This is embroidered, but there's no way I would cut this as a linen napkin. It's just beautiful. It's got embroidery on all four corners. There's no way I would cut that up. But I'm going to put it with my fabric pieces. I'll probably put it in my fabric journal, maybe as a tuck-in. Put it in a bag like this, a clear bag, and make a. Now let's get it in there right. Well, it looks like it might have been folded from before. It's not flipping out there. Make a flip page out of it. Only I would want it to be able to open up, so I would probably put it like that. Something like that. So, and then here, I think there's more of her jelly prints. Oh, they're beautiful. She should be proud. Look at that. Oh, wow. That is beautiful. Oh, wow. Thanks, Ruth. So that came from Ruth. I don't know where this came from. Let's see. There's some little owl stickers. I think I'm going to fold those in half and put them in a baggie. I'll put them in this baggie that has number 8 on it. I think that came from Jerry. I think she was just marking maybe those tin types. And I should put those tin types in baggies. Take number 8 out. Put that in there. And this says Meridel. Did this come from Cheryl? Did you send me this, Cheryl? Somebody sent me this. Isn't that cool? It's a zippy bag. Oh, there's some die-cut flowers. They're die-cuts. Does this come from Suze? Suze, did you send me this? I don't know who sent me this. It's a bag and a... I don't know who sent it to me. A rubber stamp and some die-cut flowers. It's got my name on it. We should die cut some flowers. I'm going to put that in with my die cuts, my dies. Save that out. Hi, oh, video. Are you guys talking about Facebook with the video chats? This is just the envelope. Put it down with the empties. I'm about done here. This is a painted envelope that came from Becky. I can't show you the other side, and there's nothing in it. I'm going to put it with those. I'm down to the little stuff here, some red ribbon, lace of my own stuff. And I've got a bunch of little stuff here. Little Happy Mails. These might be recent ones. These might be the inchies. Because these, I think, are from Fran Baker inchies. A beautiful bow. And I think these are some of my own inchies here that I was... No? Yeah. No? I'm not sure who these came from. No, these are my own. These are my own. I don't remember doing that one, though. I must have done it on scrap paper. All right. So that's inchy. This is Lisa Conway, Happy Mail, cards. She sent me some cards. We'll put that with my Happy Mail. Although I could put that in my... Let's take those cards out and put them in a... And we'll put this in Happy Mail with Lisa's page stuff. And I'm pretty sure these inchies came from... I could tell by the style from Fran Baker. I could tell by the style. I got your number, Fran. Yeah, I know, because yeah, they're just beautiful. She sent this clay piece here. These are all Fran's. I'm not going to get them all out. She sent me these clay pieces. Those are interesting. And then she sent me some inchies and twinchies for the swap. I should put all those together. I'm going to put these in. I'm going to take them and put them in a little baggie. Keep track of them better. I've got to do something with my inchies. Oh, let's put them in here. I think I got inchies from everybody except for Sharon Marlowe when we